For those of us who are obsessed with topics relating to political scandal, you all must have come across the name OKIJA Shrine. A shrine cannot be popular without having some elements of controversies. It is on record that on the 3rd of August 2004, the shrine was disrupted by a team of policemen under the leadership of former ANAMBRA State Commissioner of Police Felix Obadu, who arrested over 40 native doctors, keepers, and attendants. It was reported that over 50 to 70 dead human bodies and skulls were discovered in the premises of the shrine. It was reported that people with personal, land, and business issues visited the shrine annually in order to seek justice from the gods. Good day, loves. My name is Sonia, and you're welcome to another episode of Uncovered Truth. If you are new here, I post true crime and mystery cases here weekly, so if that's your sort of thing, please consider subscribing. In today's video, I'll be dissecting the infamous case of the OKIJA Shrine of 2004. OKIJA Shrine is a dreaded shrine located in OKIJA, a town in the Ihiala local government of Anambra State, eastern Nigeria. The sleepy community became popular overnight for the wrong reasons, as popular politicians flooded OKIJA in search of power and for oath-taking. Like many communities in Igbo land, OKIJA harbors many shrines, but the most popular was the Ogugu Akpu Shrine located on the bank of Ulasi River. It is located in Ubahuezike, which is one of the 30 villages in OKIJA and lies at the end of the village. According to Mrs. Bridget Obi, a native of OKIJA and a former commissioner for women's affairs in the state, the shrine was brought to OKIJA by a woman married to an OKIJA man. When she was coming to the community, she came with the shrine. According to a story, somebody stole her cassava. Then she cried and went to the community and brought the deity. It worked wonders just like any other shrine at that time. It was claimed that when cases of disputes were taken there, the guilty party died within a year, and that the chief priest of the shrine would demand the body of the dead and all their material possession. In the olden days, stories had it that people who committed atrocities were damned in a shrine when they died. People who died from diseases such as smallpox and leprosy were also damned in a shrine. The reason the entire shrine was littered with relics of dead bodies. Ogugu Akpu assumed a new status when some educated young people in the village decided to become priests of the Ogugu, thereby bringing some ingenuity into its worship. That's how OKIJA became famous, as people from various parts of Igbo land and beyond came there to administer oaths on their people suspected to have committed one offense or the other. Before then, Ogugu Akpu was just like any other shrine in Igbo land, which served as checks against impunity and man's inhumanity to man. For instance, people who were aggrieved over the manner they were treated in business deals, land disputes, among other issues, took their cases to the Ogugu Shrine. In August 2004, a petition was written to the then Inspector General of Police, the late Mr. Tafa Balogun, over the happenings at OKIJA, and the IGP ordered the Anambra State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Felix, to investigate. The disagreement among the operators later led to the arrest of 2 chief priests and 30 other persons suspected to be agents of Ogugu Shrine and were taken to Abuja for questioning. The police also found 10 registers containing names of prominent politicians, businessmen, apprentices, among others, from parts of Igbo land and beyond, though the identities of those names were in the register were not made public up to date. The Nigerian police discovered dozens of corpses at the shrine. There were suggestions in the many newspapers covering the story that these were evidence of what Nigerians call ritual murders. In fact, the corpses almost certainly were of people who had died elsewhere and been removed to the shrine only subsequently. However, the revelation that senior political figures had attended the OKIJA Shrine and sworn oaths there drew attention to an informal politics in which traditional shrines credited with powers of life and death may play an important role of interest even to national politicians. The case attracted massive interest in the Nigerian press, particularly when it was confirmed that leading politicians had visited the shrine and sworn oaths there. Underlying much of the press commentary was the implication that the shrine may have been the site of so-called ritual murders, a name often applied to killings perpetrated in search of a spiritual power. One of the most notorious of such cases, which had a slight connection to the OKIJA shrine, as we shall see, is said to have occurred in 1996, when some businessmen at Owerri in Imo State were alleged to have been using a hotel to perpetrate murders with a view to obtaining body parts for ritual purposes. The allegations led to major disturbances and the burning of some 25 buildings, including at least one church. It was perhaps as a result of incidents such as this that some commentators assumed the OKIJA shrines to have been used for equally nefarious purposes. A further implication was that the shrine may have been the meeting place of a secret society. Such associations have played a significant role in Nigerian politics since time immemorial. Although they are explicitly outlawed by the country's 1999 constitution, far from withering and dying in the face of modern nationalism, as some observers may have expected, they have in fact flourished in a changed political environment. In 2003, Nigeria's nominee for ministerial post, Dr. Chris, was taken to OKIJA shrine to swear an oath of allegiance to his political godfathers to keep his side of agreements to them on winning the ANAMBRA governorship election. Chris's visits to the shrine brought the dead shrine to global light. Several politicians are known to troop to the shrine to swear their oaths to each other. Ngige further revealed that he and a select group of syndicates went to the fetish shrines at midnight as of 2 a.m. and performed some rituals involving dead bodies. Chris further revealed that parts of the rituals he performed included oath of obedience to Chief Chris Uba, the leader of cronies, and some other documents on how to siphon away state funds. The police also recovered over 5 registers containing the names of the patrons of the shrine. Among the cronies that reportedly accompanied Dr. Chris Ngige to the shrine were members of the federal as well as state legislatures and other very influential politicians. The police arrested over 40 workers, keepers, and attendants of the satanic shrines. These workers, keepers, and attendants are called priests and custodians of the shrine. The police also collected some full dead bodies and lots of human parts, such as skulls and bones. On December 28, 2004, the Police Inspector General, Tafa Balogun, stated in a press conference that forensic and pathological examinations showed that some of the dead bodies recovered from the OKIJA shrine had head injuries, which were signs that they were murdered. So these are the timeline of events that happened in 2005 related to the OKIJA shrine. In March 2005, the police concluded its investigation, granted bail to the priest, and transferred the case file to Governor Ngige's Anambra State Ministry of Justice for prosecution. In July 2005, after almost 5 months of studying the case file, Ngige's Anambra State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice dropped a bombshell when he stated there would be problems prosecuting the priest because the charges preferred by the police against the priest could not support the facts uncovered by the police investigation. On August 24, 2005, the Chief Magistrate freed the 38 surviving ones on the grounds that there was no evidence to sustain the charges against them. Few months later, Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo dismissed the Police Inspector General Tafa Balogun and accused him of numerous frauds and corruption. Tafa Balogun was arrested, charged to court, convicted and served prison time, the first and only police inspector general in history of Nigeria to be arrested, charged to court, convicted and served prison time. Despite the destruction of the shrines in the area 15 years ago, new ones have sprung up and the businesses have started booming again. Some of the new shrines include the Ulasi OKIJA Shrine, the Ogugu Umuohi and Ogugu Ajani Shrine. The emergence of the new shrine, in addition to the old ones, has brought back old memories about OKIJA. So if you watched up to this part, I'd like to say a very big thank you. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave your suggestions in the comment section down below. Please pardon my pronunciations if I made any mistakes earlier for the names. Until then, have a nice day and stay safe.